Good evening, everyone. I think this next speaker, we really don't need to give him all the information because I know that you are already he's well known in our industry. But let me give this for everyone for your information. Of course, our next speaker is the Honorable Francis V. Mapile, the Chairman of the Board of Electrical Engineering, Professional Regulation Commission. In his years of service in the engineering profession, he has performed executive functions of various organizations and companies. He is a former national president of the Institute of Integrated Electrical Engineers of the Philippines in 2002. The former president of the Society of the Electrotechnical Constructors and Suppliers Inc. or SPECS from 1996 to 1997. The former chairman of the Distribution Management Committee of the Energy Regulatory Commission or the ERC, the chairman of the Market Surveillance Committee, PEMC-WESM, and ACPE Philippines, ASEAN representative of the PRC. His contributions to the profession earned him the Gintong Ani Award by the Pamantasan ng Lungsod ng Maynila and the most outstanding professional in the field of electrical engineering, awarded by the Philippine Professional Regulation Commission in 2009. Honorable Mapile obtained his BS in Electrical Engineering and Bachelor of Business Management at the Pamantasan ng Lungsod ng Maynila. He is also the president of FB Mapile Incorporated. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give him a round of applause, our Honorable Chairman of the Board of Electrical Engineering, Honorable Francis V. Mapile.
Thank you, Adrian, for that kind introduction. Good evening to all. Good evening. Mukhang either lasing na kayo o naantok na kayo. Good evening po. Good evening. Ayan. Okay. Sir Manny, idol ko to eh. I never realized that I was invited here. I thought I was invited to eat. Si Crazy, oh. Wala ako sa program eh. Anyway, just like a good soldier, I have to obey. And this is a very good organization, the UPIPS. And it's been, I was talking to a while ago. It's been 8 years ago, no? From the time we started UPIPS 8 years ago. And during that time, there are only a handful of us, together with these committed people of the UPIPS, it's somehow conceptualized in the Middle East, and then it goes to the Philippines, and a handful of us talk about this, and we never realized. And just like a very good organization, it's growing every year. And I'm so happy to see that a lot of you, I think most of you, are the product of the JBM FBN tandem. Of course, with due respect to our good friend Nat Moica, kasi pare-paras kami produkto niyan eh. RA184. Saka si Manny. Mga produkto po kami ng mga old electrical engineering law. But when we started with the RA 7920, several years back in 2009, we were able to improve the program of the Professional Electrical Engineering licensure examination. And from that period, 2009 up to today, that would be roughly about 17 years. Yeah, about 17 years. We were able to produce now close to 4,000 professional electrical engineers. Young, vibrant, competent, and of course, very much qualified professional electrical engineer. Just last week or 2 weeks ago, if I'm not mistaken, first week of November, we were in Nha Trang, Vietnam, and we have submitted. I was able to endorse about 99 electrical engineers to become an ACPE, and most of them are professional electrical engineers. So congratulations to all of you whom we have interviewed prior to November this year. And we will be interviewing again my good partner in the next few months, so that the next endorsement will be on February of 2026 in Singapore. And by October of 2026 as well, the Philippines will be hosting the CCS and the ASEAN Chartered Professional Engineer Coordinating Committee meetings here. So we will be the host. As you know, that the Philippines now is hosting the ASEAN Summit. Has been accepted by the President Bongbong Marcos. Having said all of this, I'm so happy that we grow a lot in terms of numbers as far as PEs. And I hope that we may be able to pursue the objective and mission of the PEE. Meron lang isang utang sa akin ng PEE. Base din sa, asa na si Woody, who is our president. The national president has committed already. If you will recall, PRC have approved or released a resolution regarding QR codes. Okay? And to make it simple, the usual sign and seal, yung ordinaryong siniselyo natin ngayon, we have to put on the side a QR code for purpose of prevention of fraud and make sure that hindi ito matatamper with. And when we have invited during those times a lot of our stakeholders, PEs, to discuss on the implementation of the matter. And the resolution now is there. It is a trial period of 1 year, and I have requested our national president, Jun Herrera, about this because the database is with him, and the database for the UPIPs is with UPIPs. And last December or last November, if I'm not mistaken, nag-usap kami ni President Woody. And you know, and this is supposed to be a triumvirate or a three-party collaboration in order for this program to succeed. So we have the PRDEE, the National Officer of the National IIE, and UPIPs. And I hope, and I pray, because it's been a year, we have to move this very fast. Otherwise, the period for that resolution is for 1 year. It's a trial period, and I don't wish to, go over the 1 year period. So I hope that with the help of each and every one of you, with the help of because this program should be done and be enforced on Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. And I am sure that all of you are doing it right now. So what we need here right now is an active participation as professional electrical engineers. So in closing, I'd like all of you to have this in your mind, a framework of a general framework of transforming yourself to a highly reputable and ethical engineers, number one. As you know, we have read in the newspaper that pagka anong araw, pag sinabi kang contractor yan, engineer yan, taas ng reputasyon yan, di ba? So, ngayon, pag sinabing contractor yan, engineer yan, ako pwede nang makulong yan. Medyo, we have to prove them wrong, right? So this is not really our profession. We love our profession and we have to preserve our integrity as far as the practice of our profession is concerned. So you should be able to transform into a ethical, okay, dignified professional electrical engineers. That should be the very first thing that you need to do. The second is that you should commit to make sure that the work that we do we will be able to tell the world that we are the best electrical engineers. We commit to excellence. We commit to ethical standards, and we commit to all the society that we, professional electrical engineers, is different from what you see right now in the newspaper. And finally, we should be able to empower people. You should be able to commission them and tell them, the young engineers most especially, we are the old engineers, as we call it. We can call it, but we can share our knowledge and expertise between the young and the old. So you need to be part of the mentorship program. This mentorship program is part of a commissioning that you have to do, part of empowering all the other electrical engineers in your employee, in your colleagues. So these three things you need to do as we go out of this room. You have to transform yourself, you have to commit to excellence, and you have to empower all the other young engineers. Again, congratulations to all of you, and thank you for the invitation.
Thank you very much.